Yo, boys, it is July 16th. And would you look at that? The entire day was chop. I kind of figured, I mean, hey, ES moved, yada yada. We'll cover ES later. But NQ, I ended up taking a $1,000 loss, aka a 1% loss. No big deal. Think about it. On the days we de risk, we make just under 1%. And the days that we're full risk, we're making 2 to 3. So 1% is your average loss, and that's what it should be. Between 0.5 and 1% should be your absolute maximum loss limit, especially if you're trading a 100K account, a 50K account, any type of prop firm account. That's what you should be using. So we'll start the day off. As you can see right here, if we were to come back and cut this, the only thing we have done on the 4 hour time frame is break structure right here, right? And on top of that, we made this imbalance. So overnight, price respected this area and continued its move up. So if we exit replay mode, you can see that price quite literally just chopped, touched into this 4 hour imbalance, and that's literally all that we did. So I was on a bullish bias due to the fact that this break of structure gives us a bullish bias. We break that into the 1 hour. So we're watching from the 1 hour, and what do we have here? We have a 1 hour imbalance, and we as well have market open, aka pre-market liquidity. We have Asia session lows, and there's London session lows right here. Whoops, did not mean to add text, meant to put a horizontal array. So these are our three levels of liquidity that we're targeting to initiate our bullish bias. So let me get rid of these real quick just to get all the noise off the screen. With that being said, we're on a bullish bias. We have a 30-minute imbalance within this area. Whoa, why is it doing this? All right. We have a 30-minute imbalance within this area. So we come into market open. Obviously, we're looking for a 1 hour imbalance to get, or a 1 hour confluence to get targeted. So what are we looking for? Boom. Right here, as you can see, we have this 1 hour imbalance. That gets targeted right here. This is coming into pre-market. So I'm like, hey, let's see what happens. Into the 5 minute, we're looking for a break of structure to the upside. So, dude, this is Monday. I was about to say, this does not look like today. This really does not. Boys, I am so absolutely incredibly sorry. Give me uno momento. So, we're actually right here. This is where we're opening. Still, our only break of structure to the upside, our only break of structure is to the upside. The exact same thing is going on onto the 1 hour. I was going to say, I swear to God, I used that yesterday for an imbalance for this long right here. Regardless, boys, as you can see, so we're coming into market open, which is right here on this candlestick. We broke structure to the downside, but then coming into market open, we broke structure to the upside. So our our bias is going to remain bullish, as well the 4 hour is not broke structure to the downside. So on the 30-minute here, this is where our market open is. We have a 30-minute imbalance right here. Boom. We do not have a 1 hour imbalance. Hold up. Yeah, okay. I mean, we do, but I marked up the 30-minute because it was a lot more clear and it gave us some more room to work with, which was this area, this price range right here. So we have pre-market news. I don't remember what it was, and that was this candlestick down that brought us all the way down, which swept London lows, and the only thing left were Asia lows, which were ultimately, wait, what the fuck? That's a London lows, dude. Where are Asia lows? Asia lows are here somewhere. Okay, this would be Asia lows. These are London lows. So London swept out Asia lows, yada yada. My bad for mistaking them. This is London lows. We as well have a 4 hour PD array right here. We're going to keep this in mind. I was really not expecting us to get a draw into this 4 hour PD array. So on the 30-minute, we have market open, which is right here on this candlestick. We have a 30-minute imbalance. We come down and we sweep into this imbalance. So onto the 5-minute. The reason we're on the 5-minute here is because we were looking for our higher time frame confluences to be contacted. This is like a D plus setup. This honestly was a terrible trade for me to take. It was a newbie mistake, and hey, life goes on. We were feeling confident. We did follow our plan, kind of not, and we made slight adjustments, which were definitely emotionally driven, which we're gonna work on and we're gonna completely eliminate. But life goes on. You know, we're human. Shit happens. Life literally just happens, especially in these markets when you're moving so quick and your ego gets the best of you. It's part of it. So I marked out this pre-market break of structure. Little did I know, little do I actually know, I should have been waiting for a break of structure coming out of this area. So we had this, I was like, all right, fuck it. We have a 5-minute break of structure. We're tapping into this imbalance here on the 30-minute. With respect of it, on this candlestick, I was like, all right, I'm going to take this. Boom. I entered here. I entered anywhere within this candlestick. Stops below the imbalance. TPs to the highs. As you boys can see, we immediately got ripped. This would have been a 1 to, it was actually a 1 to 3 wherever I entered. So I was going to make 3 grand, lose 1 grand, whatever. If I lost, I lost. Big whoop. We try again tomorrow. Really don't care that much because at the end of the day, we're just attempting to follow our plan. But in all honesty, we done that terribly. So I got to kind of smack myself up for that one. But I got to put it behind me as well. And that's a really big thing, I think, for you guys to take away from my market recaps is when I'm making mistakes, you don't hear me doubting on them and completely dragging them out and being like, yada, yada, this happened, this happened, this happened. No. On to the next play. It happened today. It's done. There's nothing we can do about it. We understood where we went wrong. For example, we did not see a break of structure to the upside right here. That's literally where we went wrong. Seeing a break of structure to the upside right here would have left us an imbalance. Whoa, what the fuck? Would have left us an imbalance to tap into right here and continue our move. There would have been an imbalance within here. That's what we were looking for. For whatever reason, not honestly for whatever reason, the reason I took this trade is because on ES at 9 a.m., I thought that we broke structure to the upside on this candle right here, on this one. I really, really did. And that's why I was like, all right, we've made an SMT, we made a lower low on ES. We have not made a lower low. I'm going to take this long. That was my entry confluence. Terrible entry confluence, in all honesty. It really is. So what are we not going to do next time? We're going to focus on the price action in front of us instead of trying to worry about and include ES into our plays. Now, here's where it gets tricky. So that's the loss. That's a trade recap, in all honesty. If we break that into the 1 minute here, there's literally no confluences on why we should have longed this, if I'm being real. Like, we had an imbalance right here, break a structure, not even. Didn't even get it. So that's part of the game, right? But now, look at the way the market acted today. Remember the 4 hour. The 4 hour is extremely choppy right now. Like, what is this price action within this area, within this gray box that I just laid out? We've done nothing. Like, what are these 4 hour closes? We push up, close, push up, close, push down, come right back into the same area, close. Like, really fucking gross, dude. So in all honesty, the price action was terrible. We shouldn't have traded, but we did, and we took a loss. So big whoop. We move on from that. Now, ES, on the other hand, you can see here a really big difference in these hourly charts. ES made this low overnight, and then we pushed up and we made this low, and we tried to make all of these pushes down into the Asia lows and London lows, but we only moved up. Where NQ continued to move down into this 4 hour PD array. Like, we had mad SMT divergences going on. Here, you can see we're making higher highs, right? Like, oh my God, come on now. We're making higher highs on NQ. We're making lower lows. So, dude, I'm going to be honest, a really big part of me wanted to short ES because NQ had fallen off of a cliff here. But I stuck to it. I was like, one loss a day, we're just going to walk away with it, accept it, and we're going to come back tomorrow and find even better opportunities due to the fact that I would like to see NQ wake up coming into tomorrow's market due to the fact that we really just chopped the last 2 days. So hopefully we wake up. And that's honestly all for the market recap because ES is moving polar opposite, or it was during market open and New York session. It was moving polar opposite. There were a lot of bad conditions for the market, low probability market conditions, aka. So this initially is a trade recap, market recap for what? June 16th? 100% June 16th. Indeed it is. And yeah, we took a loss. Boys, we all lose. Life goes on. So we're going to make another recap tomorrow. I bet you we're going to see a dub. We're going to see a dub. So I'm going to catch y'all then. And let's watch these models play out. And it's kind of really just a friendly reminder to remind ourselves not to get ahead of our models and rather to minimize the amount of human input that we have into our trades and keep it just to the textbook, to the playbook, to the written words on paper, aka the system. So That's my message to y'all. This is the trade recap, yada yada. I love y'all. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the Discord. And we were live trading today, by the way. So if you didn't make it, maybe it's a good thing. Might have caught a loss, might have counter traded me. Who knows? Life goes on. But I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. So love and take care, fellas.